everybody, it's LEDiecast, and we've got N-Case cars today for 2014. And I knew these were coming in this weekend at my Walmart. I talked to the toy aisle manager about a week ago, and she was pretty sure they were coming in. And, of course, as I got there, and I leave pretty early in the morning for work. I always stop by on my way to work. And the bin had already been gone through. I haven't seen a bin that hasn't been gone through it. I know that there's people sitting there right when they wheel those things out at night, and I know the guys that are there, and I just am not interested enough to actually get there the night before and lose sleep and get the supers and the treasure hunts and those. So I don't have any supers, I don't have any treasure hunts. I will get them, and I guarantee you I'll get them, but for now I don't have them. But we can look at least at the N-Case cars. Now, my bin had some ZAMACs in it, which was kind of surprising. The ZAMACs have just been cleared out the last couple bins. So we'll start with those. We've got the 67 Mustang Custom Mustang. This is ZAMAC number 13. So this is only going to be at your Walmarts. Remember, the Walmarts are the only ones that carry the ZAMACs. And if you really want the ZAMACs, you probably need to get to your Walmart down there this weekend or so and get yourself some ZAMACs, only at Walmart. There should be 3 new ones, and I've got 2 of the 3, and I don't remember what the other one was. So, 67 Custom Mustang. We've got the other ZAMAC. This one I was kind of surprised to find, and that is the Summit 70 Chevelle. I'm going to get a shot of the bottom of that there. There you go. The 70 Chevy Chevelle, and that's number 15 on the ZAMAC. So I think I'm missing number 13, but this one's really nice. This was, I think this is my favorite version of this one so far. Real nice. ZAMAC, of course, is the unpainted metal. So this is not silver paint. It is just the ZAMAC metal. And ZAMAC is not a Hot Wheels term per se. It's the type of metal that they use. It's, I forget what it stands for, but it's something like zinc, alloy, metal, aluminum, something. Somebody will post down below. I didn't look at it. I forgot. But it tends to be an imperfect metal, so there can be blemishes in it. It's also got, kind of looks like little flecks or dust on it. That's part of the ZAMAC process. It's a fairly weak metal as metals go. You can't solder it, by the way. If you try soldering these for your customs, any Hot Wheels, the ZAMAC metal won't solder very well. If you can get it to solder at all, well, good luck to you, because I don't think it'll solder at all. It just bubbles up and makes a big mess. LaFerrari, I did get one. This is actually the 3rd one I've gotten, and I sold my first one. I threw it into one of the boxes that I send off to people, and part of my shopping for folks abroad project. But I also got one at Toys R Us about a week or 2 ago, and in the parking lot a kid stopped me and he really wanted it and asked if he could buy it, so I gave it to him. And there it is again. So this is my 3rd one. We'll see if this one disappears too. If a LaFerrari. It is not ZAMAC, by the way. I know they look the same. I didn't want you to think that you thought that was the ZAMAC. That's the ZAMAC on top. LaFerrari is painted silver. It is not ZAMAC. See the little ZAMAC symbol? Little ZAMAC symbol right there? Not going to find that in a LaFerrari. That is not the ZAMAC. That's just painted silver. Next up, a very cool paint scheme for the Dodge Dart. Boy, the Dodge Dart has been around for a while in these bins. And this one gets its blue and orange with kind of the offset orange flame. A little Hot Wheel flame tucked in back behind here. Kind of a nice touch. But nice blue. Not crazy about the silver tire, or the gold tires on it. But I do like the blue. So the 68 Dodge Darts. Here's an interesting one. This guy, I keep losing my, let's get this so you can see it here. Let me get this and not change it. There you go. The Custom 12 Ford Mustang. This one we last saw, I think it was in red, and this is part of the World Cup series. This one is in purple, and wasn't there another purple car? the color variations now have made this kind of confusing. So I don't know if this is a if that logo is a certain federation, because if it is, did they change that logo from the last car? The red one? There was a red one of these, right? Or am I just going crazy? I don't know. I don't know. I tried keeping track of these, and then the color variations have thrown me off. But a custom 12 Ford Mustang. I think we saw that one already. Maybe I'm wrong. So many Hot Wheels. Mercury Cougar Eliminator 1969. I think we last saw this with green, and it had a yellow tempo. Really liked the red a lot better. The green and the yellow didn't really quite go. I still think that tempo's a little heavy-handed. Of course, those of you that know my own customs know that that's just hypocrisy for me to say that. But I think this would have looked better if they just had the flames, not the black outline. Like, they could have done away with that black outline. I think it would have been really a little more slick looking. The 12 Ford Mustang Boss 302 Laguna Seca. Wow, that is a long name. That doesn't even fit on there. And with the 50 on it in red. Nice car. This one will go fairly quickly, I think. Don't remember if we saw this one before. A lot of Mustangs. A lot of Mustangs coming out. Isn't it it's the 50th anniversary, something like that now? Bread box. This one's kind of interesting. Usually this is like an ice cream truck or a burrito truck or something like this. This time we get Paint Company. And kind of a different take on it. Not really any real paint stuff in there that I can see. I think that's a stove in there. I'm not sure. But Hot Wheels Paint Company. The bread box. Red wheels on that one. Little Corvette. 64 Corvette Stingray. This one they did not have very many of. I picked up two. One that's going to get thrown in a box and another one for myself. But this one seemed to be kind of thin, which means it's probably coming out in the next case. If you're doing the dump ins and you see that certain cars are kind of thin or they don't have a lot of them, it probably means it's coming out in the next case. Two. So they don't have a ton of them. I've got a fly out here that's bugging me. All right. Fiat 500. We saw this guy in red. He now is in white. I think the red is going to be more popular than the white. This one out here by me kind of sat on the shelves. I know it was hard to find some places, but out here it kind of sat around. Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. Kind of interesting they put the F12 and the Berlinetta all together. I don't know if that's the branding thing. This one I think we have seen in silver and red, if I remember right. The yellow's kind of slick. I like the yellow highlighted wheels there. Nice. It's got the headlights on it. Makes this one nice with the little Ferrari logo there in the front. Pretty slick. Pretty nice. This is carbonic, I think. Yep, carbonic. A new model. New for 2014. I don't think we've seen carbonic. I like that paint scheme. That silver blue, which probably is going to show up a little flat on my camera, is really nice. I'd like to see more of that used. That's pretty cool looking. Little teeny windshield in this guy. Kind of neat. It's got like a blue rimmed wheel. I don't think we've seen the blue rimmed wheels in a while. Next, the 68 Copo Camaro, and this is, I believe, I was going to say it's the one with the skinny front wheels. Wasn't this the, or maybe I'm wrong. Wasn't this the one we saw in red with the skinny front wheels? I don't remember. This one has the thick front wheels. So, it's got Copo on the back here, right back there. Real nice little painted doorknobs, but also it's got the cool little Camaro badging on it. You don't usually see that with Hot Wheels, that tiny little badging. They usually leave that off. So this one's pretty sweet. I like that one. We saw this one in the last case. I picked up an extra. I think my last one went off in a prize package. This is Aston Martin 1963 DB5. It's from the James Bond Goldfinger 007, new for 2014. Nice car. Not ZAMAC, just gold painted or silver painted. So this one in green, I know this will be popular. The red or orangish red version was very popular. Green, I like the red one better, but nice. And again, will it open up? I don't know. I've kind of given up on the Morris Mini opening up. I haven't gotten a new one that opened in a long time, so I know some of them do, some of them don't. There was some sort of difference in cases where one in one case opened and the other didn't, and none of mine open up. At least none of my new ones. All my old ones open up, but none of my new Morris Minis open up. Aerodynamic, I think this is the new color combination with the red and the yellow. I think it did come out in the last case. Wasn't it green? Or am I getting it mixed up? This guy's been around now for about two years. We're going on a lot of variations of aerodynamics out. Good little track car. The Wildstorm Big Rig Racing with that big old wing. This guy is translucent blue. We last saw this guy in red. This one, not popular with the collectors, I don't think. Kids love it. It's going to be around for a while, folks. Get used to it. If the kids love it, it's going to be around. Let's go. Like Lego. Let's go. Little Lego man driving that. That's your Lego car. He sits on those little pegs in there. Little go-kart. We last saw this in red. Now we get it in green. I like the green. Good little track car too. It's got that front end that kind of wings up there. Good for tracks. Andrew loves that one. He puts his little Lego guys on there and races around the track. Baja Truck. This one in yellow, I'm pretty sure this is a, wasn't this a re-release? I'm looking at the back. I think the yellow was a re-release. There's another color of this coming out in the next case, pretty sure. Team Hot Wheels. Origin of Awesome. Moon Eyes. This one was out in the last case. I just picked up one. I got one in the last case. I picked up another. We'll give that guy away soon enough. Give them away. Just give them away. Volkswagen Beetle. Audacious. This one in yellow. I think we saw this guy in green. And he was the Brazil color. Oh, I bet that's it. I think I answered my question. I bet they're color variations, but they're in the same colors as the team. Because this is Brazil. And Brazil is yellow and green. I get it. Okay. We did see a purplish or a reddish one of those before. And I get it. I get it. All right. BMW E36 M3 Race. Picked up 3 of these. My buddy Moods, I think, wanted 2 of these for his customizing experiments. He's going to get into customizing. I've tainted him into customizing. He'll probably regret that once the cost starts racking up. We've got the Evil Weevil. He's not so evil. He's just misunderstood. He's not that evil. Evil Weevil. There was only one of these in the bin that I saw. And I'm pretty sure the collectors didn't grab it. There wouldn't be any reason for them to. And Evil Weevil here. He's probably going to show up in the next case, I bet. Evil Weevil. 65 Chevy Impala. This one, we've seen this guy before with this flame job. Real nice flames. Kind of oversized, but I really like that design. That's a cool design that fits up that whole side of the car there. The pink and the red clash a little bit. I don't know about that. I think I would have done like an orange or like a blue or something, not pink, but love the flames. Stingrod 2. There's Stingrod. Boy, he's been around a while. Treasure hunt from last year. Stingrod's been around. He's always got the crazy tampos. Poor Stingrod just cannot catch a break. Now he's got spiders and webs, and he just can't get a calm design on him for the life of those designers there at Hot Wheels. Poor Stingrod. 70 Buick GSX, another one with that flame job. This one's got those seaweed flames licking back there, and got them on the top too. Nice car. Blue interior, blue rims. Here's a weirdie for you. A new model. He is the Night. Whoops. He is the Night Dragon. And he's kind of strange. He's very wide in the back. He's got that kind of crazy engine. He's got a little knight riding there in the front. See the car? A little knight riding in the front. Knight riding his dragon. Get it? Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I bet we're going to see about 3 or 4 colors of that guy. Picked up 2, though. 1 for me. 1 for Andrew. Had to get me my Night Dragon. And I think this is last, yeah. Last is the 70 Ford Mustang Mach 1. This one in green. I think we last saw this guy in like a red and a black, or a red and a yellow. And the green doesn't do much for me. It's not very special. I like that green. I want that green, not that green. But, so that'll do it for a wrap-up of the N case. N as in now, showing up in stores. Yeah, so head on down to Walmart or wherever you have them. Target's probably going to be about a week or 2 behind. Toys R Us, who knows? They tend to, around here, or Toys R Us sometimes don't even get them in. So keep an eye out for them. Keep an eye out for those ZAMACs. The treasure hunt for this case, I believe, is that little Stinger jet, or it's kind of like, it's an airplane jet. I believe that's the treasure hunt for this one. And to tell you the truth, I don't remember what the super was. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.